5v5 retake.
They've already got complete control of the B site.
They are.
The smoke goes down, so they effectively can't push through connector unless they're going to flash the way out. It looks like they were contemplating it, and Food does fully go for it. He's out through the smoke, but they just run straight into the crosshair of a madman with a Glock who's doing damage across the board. Luckily, the brothers, they're always coming to the strength and the saving grace of eUnited, but it doesn't look like they'll be able to save this round, as Freakazoid is the only one that's left. He gets the whole way behind him, however. They don't have a kit, and they have spotted him out. They know of his angle. Actually, they're not.
He gets the kill.
Completely exposed.
Because the smoke wasn't used in the way that you'd expect it to. Nevertheless, though, look how quickly they're going out here. The confidence is flowing. Alu, he is going.
Oh. He's already up close towards the sob sign at this point. Mac 10 in hand. Aerial done for. Marky should run straight into him, but he wins that fight somehow. Marky's walking away dominantly with the deagle until he's punished eventually by Sunny. Recovers himself an AK as well. Starts to slay with it as he picks up 2 kills. And from a round that seemed like it could have...
It felt like one of those situations. But I suppose Marky has the P250. Don't want to really just give away that $300 you already expended.
They're taking so much damage already, though. Cooper's on 3 HP. Cooper's now dead. Vanity's been dinked down an incredible amount. And the worst part is, if Aerial gets any more of these kills, he's going to make so much bank. And he's also got backup.
Look how many players are on CT stairs. Sunny could have a field day if he actually peeks the angle in a nice way. Just because it's headshot angles with the USB.
Or even if he at least distracts them, so we could see some more potential aerial assault. So he really does make money with that Mac 10. He's trying his luck. Oh,
he's had 2
down to 1 ace.
Anyway, he scoped on the lower ramp. Single flash comes through. He actually hits the players then as well.
Cooper spots them out, gets the adjustment off. That's a kill back onto Sunny. So much damage done from the fire. Oh, the Krieg and the AWP. Doing very systematic work of picking off the eUnited boys to start to come back towards the site. The Molotov finally gets its revenge on Alu.
Did he go on the ladder?
What?
He must have gone on the ladder, right? It felt like his aim went a bit to the
side.
Suddenly
his accuracy just went out the window, yeah. But now
so
it's only
X7 worked really well, in all fairness. Like, considering Cooper didn't actually get the opening kill when they came down the ramp, like the flash pushed him off perfectly. But the Molotov should send him away either way. He actually stays and gets the kill.
That works out quite nicely, actually. He's only knocked down to 70.
Yeah, that's really, really good. And the reaction from it, see if they can get anything towards outside. Aerial.
Freakazoid. Nearly got tapped down by Aerial, just going for the cheeky tap.
That's 100 health down. He just stood in it the whole way.
Aerial's been forced back. He can trade it out towards the AWP. He spots them out as well, as they're just bouncing around towards the site at this point. Meanwhile, over at Ivy, X7, trying to play his cards right. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out too well in the timing. He walks into the crosshairs of Vanity, goes down, gives him a free Krieg, and now there's only a minute left on the clock, with 2 players left on the side of ENCE. They're both set up to converge on the site at the same time. Aerial with the AWP picks off the first as Freakazoid is removed from the equation. Flashbangs go over. They've still got 2 more flashes and a smoke to work with. Elevated angle in play though for Food, and it is an easy clean up there.
We can see him peeking B holes. It means they can leave Food more towards Z. A single flash is here for the burst. I don't think that'll get them too far.
No, it's done absolutely nothing. They've just run straight into Vanity.
Wait, he's on the one?
He's destroyed each and every one of them at this point. Sunny, lucky to still be alive. But they are still alive. Alu.
The reaction, though. Straight out A main. They understand there's got to be 2 players there.
Suspecting once again the market potentially was going to be playing close in towards Hot Dog. Instead, he's on top of the bomb train, and now he's dead. As Sergey finds the early frag. X7 leaping into action as he bounds his way through. He got Freakazoid so low, and they're then going to set him on fire, as he will be taken down very, very quickly. Cooper and Vanity are the only 2 that actually remain into this round now, and they're not in a good position, as there is a man hunting them. Sunny spots them out. The adjustment wasn't good enough. Luckily, Vanity will get the kill with the Famous. He can try and save the AWP. That's going to be his main goal, but they will hunt him here, Ben.
It's a good hunt to go for as well. They understand how much reliance there is right now on that AWP. Should just be a case of when he dies here. Might have got the kill.
Yeah,
oh, it's the tank.
The airstrike again. Oh, it is actually. They've gone for the APC, but it's not going to work out too well. Everyone's going down very quickly into this round. The only one that actually puts up a good fight is Freakazoid. Food left on 8 HP. With the response, though, at least makes it very costly for ENCE.
So he's actually playing towards Ivy and watching that Olaf push.
Ooh.
Not a good start.
No. It could have been a very effective early pick into the round. Instead, it's a bit of an awkward miss, and it does reveal their hand. Alu as well. Straight back into the fight. Gets the trade onto Freakazoid. Cooper, though, he doesn't need an AWP Ben. He's just as effective with an M4 in his hands as he does some very damaging slaughtering into this one. And looks to add to that even more. The extension out works out so well. It's probably a benefit he didn't have it right now. He's been able to be so mobile with this M4 that he's massacred everyone.
Yeah, and he actually will be able to retrieve an AWP inside there if he really wants to as well. So I can't imagine he gets too much done here. It's an awkward position to be in. You can probably assume somebody is in A main. But coming out of ladder, there's so many different angles you have to check. Marky's in a levelly off angle as well. He actually peeks into him as well.
But at least a good way of slowing things down ever so slightly. 50 seconds left. They push their way out. Vanity still wielding the AWP. Snipes down the first man before he has to quickly escape out of there and get into a better angle to have a higher chance of surviving. But there's Cooper up to his old tricks with a weapon as he will find that pick back over onto Alu. Aerial as well, punished. And Cooper finally strikes again. A further pick back.
The only thing they could do with is an extra HE grenade, but should be fine regardless.
Cooper gets the first, but Food does the rest of the damage. Just one by one, they go out towards him. Alu wants to get the plant. Is he going to get away with it? Yes, he will. They will ignite him, but it's a little bit too late. He's at least got the bomb down.
Yeah, Food.
Problem, everyone getting ignited there. Aerial takes a lot of damage, fought down to 44 HP. Alu left on 75. And Cooper, he has been so confident in these early game plays. Vanity as well, coming in strong, as you said, just bombarding him down. It has left someone sat nicely on the pallet.
Ooh. Like, Seven's actually managed to walk out. But Food somehow gets the kill. Things are going from bad to worse, it seems, for ENCE on this T side. They can't deal with the double AWP in play. Like, you can see they had a clear idea of what they wanted to do in A main there, but immediately the Molotov lands.
Once you got to play like Alu on the AWP on CT side as well, it makes it so much harder. Trying to gain IV control here and just rolling with the punches off the back of the pistols they actually have to play with in this round. You have Armsurger, you've given him an AK-47, the spray down won't actually kill him, and this is where it starts to get rough. Wildly spams back through the smoke, almost getting the connection across. Vanity, if he fully extends out, it looks like Sergey might be set up to dispatch him. He does know where the bomb is, so shouldn't really push unless it's absolutely necessary, but he's already crossed. You've dinked Cooper down to 16 HP. Luckily, Vanity kills him on the...
I feel like it's absolutely needed. So I'm not sure how much faith I have in that T side. And finally, they get Cooper out of position and with a flashbang as well.
Ooh. Doesn't get the follow-up, but they are into a 4 versus 4. Aerial. What? Doesn't get the kill. Marky's able to turn on him. The M4 madness reigning supreme. Alu just appears out of nowhere like some kind of magician.
They've actually gone B with bomb, though. They haven't planted yet, though. They're waiting for a rotate. So the rotate did actually get the information that it is there. This plant is difficult to deal with as a CT because it's got such a wide angle view. It's good for APA, it's good for CT, and you don't have control of that bomb site anymore.
Oh, all right. Just goes fully in for the contact play with the scope, although when he does start to go aggressive again, he runs into the awaiting arms of Sunny. It won't take any time to mess around. Gets the kill. A little bit paranoid about where the potential pushes could be coming from, though, as he looks back over towards Connector. Food, making noise now. Ooh, but he's so exposed, Ben. He gets shot up. They have to fully commit to it. He will kill him, but it's left in the 1v1. They don't have much time. Wow. That's a big dink.
The rotate should be here, but it's going to be a bit too late to actually help him. He gets decent damage out, at the very least, but that's the bomb site taken.
Yeah, they've been able to swarm their way on. Let's see if there can be a nice effective retake here from ENCE. They're going to have to wait for the bomb to go down unless they really want to try and push their agenda early on. The bomb has only just arrived. Cooper was a little bit late to the party, fashionably late as always. Now they're into the 4 versus 5 retake situation. In terms of the utility, they've got 2 flashbangs and 1 smoke. They do have a kit as well. They're slowly pushing up and hoping to just chip away. That's a good way to start things off, though, as they start swinging. Aerial gets 2. Food and Marky done for. Cooper as well. Going to be blown to bits. And it's all left on Vanity. He can't really go for a wild play. Instead, he's...
That extra $500, if he's done the full maths behind it, he might be able to do something different. But he actually goes straight for an M4 with Kevlar. So it's not like he got head armor with it. It's very interesting in that regard, but...
Everything. They fire off the warning shots. He'll go in for a critical strike and at least get 1 opening kill. There's some madness going on there as well with the jump in MP9.
That's certainly something. Oh, that flashbang. Oh my word.
Still going for the jump shots. He got the kill.
Whoa. The SG's picked up by Vanity, but there's no way he gets back. I mean, if one player took so much more damage. Oh, X7 really wants to fight this. That'll do it, though. Extra support from Sunny.
Marky grabs the deagle of his fallen brethren. Oh, it's a very lovely shot to land, but it is only going to be the one. Can't actually get anything else out of it. No more bang for his buck. And Vanity, just with a Glock, sprinting around on the site, trying to cause a bit of a distraction, and they're all going to be coming out to play.
Which he does.
They're backed off towards Pop Dog. It doesn't work out at all in the fashion that Vanity wanted it to. Freakazoid eliminated there, but Marky, a huge double kill coming into play. Food also picking up the counter frag back onto Alu, but X7 in the backline could cause not only a distraction, but disruption to the play here from eUnited. He's just going to try and play it a little bit slower, straight up the ladder, toying with them as his teammate comes out to assist. Sergey gets the frag, but here's the backstab from Cooper. He shows off where he is, and as Sergey decided to go,
he dropped a smoke.
Oh, he actually caused him to turn. That was really clever, playing off the back of the audio cues. They believed it was a flashbang. Sunny, though, using a flashbang to once again go for another fight, but he's been burnt to a crisp by Freakazoid. Alu with a double kill, starting to pop off on the CT side with the AWP. Something that we expected, but we're now starting to see. And Cooper, he has his trusty weapon, but there's no chance for him to do anything really left into this round. So he is going to back off, and that'll be an 11th picked up by ENCE.
Some nice music being played in that room. I forgot the music actually plays in there. Bit more concerned about Cooper, obviously, which is a fair assessment. So you can see Vanity just then running back to T-spawn because the bomb is there, so even if they were to get kills, that would be an awkward track back. That timing. It's actually unreal. Just a matter of time. Sunny, there we go, gets the kill. There's still an A main, though. I can't imagine Cooper's willing to go for another save.
Will ENCE even let them at this point as well is the other question. Cooper does back off and looks like he might actually just go sit in T-spawn. Vanity's the only one that sits somewhat closer, but here comes the push in. Sunny. You would have thought if you weren't the corner, he actually would have lost the fight, but instead he wins it overall. Just completely smashed him there on the peak with the M4. And now Cooper, it'll be a fight for his life in the last 10 seconds of the round here. Seems like ENCE aren't willing to overextend, so they don't really have too much money. So he will be able to save again with the AWP.
Yeah, I believe the trending quote is Jame time. To save back-to-back.
Easy.
Not too sure, it might be a flashbang instead, actually. Aerial gets the kill, and he actually survives with 1 HP and gets the whole way back. Sergey, he's finally getting tested, but the molly's down so early. That's way too easy. 2 kills immediately as they come down the ramp. Puts a smoke on it as well. The bomb is gone. They have to go through the smoke.
Cooper's all in.
Ooh. He's found himself a nice passage.
Oh, the aggressive recon sniper. Oh, he misses it.
Not good. Not good.
Oh, Sunny. No, that's awful.
He still has the grenade out and he
saved.
What?
So hard by his teammate there.
He wasn't even that concerned, was he? He's kind of like, throw this at the floor.
I'll turn.
Like, what?
That's ridiculous. The fact he's been able to live.
So they've managed to get an M4 out of that.
It's like the gif of the raccoon that walks up to the the cat food that's in the little bowl and just steals all of it. That was him. Just pressed E on the M4. This is mine.
Mine now.
Yeah.
Well, like, I suppose there's that little box as well. The one where you press the button and then the cat slaps the button against it.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting one, though. 4v3. There's armor on 2 of the players. Full armor, that is. Cooper has no head armor, which is not ideal by any means. But it's not undoable all with that nade. Decent damage, means a headshot to 2 of the players is an immediate kill. Unfortunately, they still need to get the headshot to make that happen.
Ooh. X7. It's a 4K now to the round. Food goes up to recover the scavenged M4, peeks out.
So this is different. Immediate contact towards B. That's the second time Sergey's actually been tested towards that bomb site properly. The first time it meant he got 2 free kills, and see the reaction is immediate. Every time ENCE get contact with the other side of the map in forms of multiples, whether it's 2, 3, 4, they decide, right, let's take some other map like territory. So they just push straight towards main. They get control of main, but they don't stay in there. And they haven't done it yet. They have not once actually stayed with somebody in there. A single flash comes through. Ooh, Sergey's gambling quite a bit with this angle. He needs to check beneath it. But I don't think he will. Oh, this is awkward.
Although it is a bit of a standoff in terms of them actually spotting each other.
He should have heard the scope.
He's seen the scope. He does know. He's trying to get a further back angle to be able to get the kill. This is when there'll be the reaction from Food. He still had the adjustment in time, but Alu will get the trade at the very least. Now they're back into a 4 versus 3. The jump spot comes through as Vanity ascends his way up so quickly. Freakazoid really rolling back the years here, though, as this is some vintage damage from the man himself. Brings it back into a clutch scenario. The 1v1, there's wonderful to watch.
Yeah, Aerial's been winning this fight in ladder pretty much every round. And X7, I think that was straight just through smoke. Like, there wasn't much doing with it. Cooper, he'll be on top of the server. He probably gets a kill here if X7 faces too far. Confusing flash.
Yeah, I think just trying to at least put some doubt in their minds maybe at this point to slow it down. They're going to know they're both there, or at the very least one of them, from the noise they have been making. There's a minute left on the clock. They don't really have the manpower for this.
The setup they have near Hell here is actually really nice. Just in the fact that they'll get, if they kill X7, they'll be like, that's the Ivy player. Sunny's in a position where he should be able to get the backstab really nicely.
Oh, the miss from Cooper. That's the one time he needed to land the shot. And he doesn't actually get it off. Alu comes down as well. Ooh.
Very good damage as well. So in fact, it was actually Freakazoid who's rejoined those players towards Ivy. So this should be an A end goal. If there's any hint of noise towards Ivy, I was going to say the Molotov will come out, which delays them even more. The smoke came from above ladder. Sunny can actually smoke at Ali again. They'll be down to about 20 seconds when that smoke is actually fading. They have to go through it. Oh.
Well, there we go. That's the opening smoke kill. Oh, there's the second as well, as we expected. X7 doing what he does best. Everyone's going to hit the deck. X7 with another kill through the smoke, Ben, as he's had 3 of them into this round, and that actually should be everything done and dusted here for ENCE. You'd imagine this is going to be the 16th round claimed. Food, he had his opportunity to